Hello everyone, welcome to another stroke vlog. Now we're in the month of May right now, and May is Stroke Awareness Month. Unfortunately, when it comes to causes, stroke isn't something that a lot of people are talking about. They're talking about the Red Nose campaign for hunger, and they're always talking about cancer. If you want to do some kind of a cause or awareness campaign, hunger and cancer are always going to win. But I feel like, we can't get angry with like the National Stroke Association for not making it big like the Red Nose campaign. I think every month should be Stroke Awareness Month. I think that it is partly, and probably mostly, the stroke survivor's responsibility to make that happen. What am I talking about? Well, I was in a forum today and I read this post that really caught my attention. There was a gentleman who went to the gym for his therapy, and there was a woman at the gym who said something to someone else. Why do they let people like that in? My kids are here. My son's here. This person got pretty angry about that. And I read some of the comments on this post, and a lot of people were saying, yeah, what a bitch. I would have given her a piece of my mind. A lot of things of that nature. I made a very different reply to that post. I remember when I was probably, 12 or 13 years old, I went to the world's largest music festival here in Milwaukee with my mom and my dad and my sister. We saw Bryan Adams when Summer of '69 was just coming out. And we were on our way out, big crowd, and sitting on the sidewalk was this long-haired, bearded guy with like a cup or something in front of him for people to throw change in it. And my mom kind of looked at him, gave him a real dirty look. And this guy looked at my mom and he stood up and he said, "Ma'am, I noticed you were looking at me, and I don't want to make excuses for the way I am, but please allow me the opportunity to explain to you, how this happened to me." And he started talking about how he was in the Vietnam War and how bad things happened over there. He didn't go into gory detail, but he explained that he did a lot of things under orders that really bothered him. And a lot of people did, and they did it on a daily basis. And just to get by through to the next day, a lot of guys like him would take drugs to cope. They wanted to get home alive, or they just wanted to forget some of the things that they were seeing. And of course, when he gets home, there are all kinds of things going on too. But the man was very eloquent, and he was very kind. He didn't snap at my mom. He was very respectful. And just by his demeanor, you could tell he was a good guy. He was educated. He was not a rude person at all. He was a good guy in a really, really bad, unfortunate situation that a lot of vets find themselves in. And my mom cried, and she gave him a hug, and she tried to offer him money, and he said, "No, I don't want your money." This, as if to say, this is not a hustle. I just want you to understand who we are and why we're this way. Instead of him saying something rude to her, "Hey, bitch, what are you looking at me like that for?" he reached out. And I don't know if he realized it, but he changed my life. I look at situations different now. Can we go on the attack when people say foolish things or give us funny looks? Yeah, we can. And that seems to be the trend. Politically, in my country, this is definitely the trend. Socially, in my country, this is the trend. You either think this way or you think that way. There's no middle ground. No one's talking to each other. No one's trying to understand each other. Understanding is a two-way street. Now, we should probably be the people to swallow it and to think before we react. You can't expect people to just know your situation. This is not how the world works. Think about what you know about. A lot of people know all about their strokes and how it happened and what type of stroke it was. A lot of people did that to me. "Oh, I had a blah, blah, blah stroke, and it affected my blah, blah, blah. What did you have?" I'm like, "I don't know. It was just a stroke. Nobody really knew, and I still don't know. And I don't care. It doesn't matter to me." Point being, have a little empathy here. Understand that you don't understand everyone's affliction. Understand that you don't quite comprehend what this woman was thinking. You're not walking in her shoes. Sometimes, unfortunately, it has to be us to be the ones to make the first step and be the bigger person. But if you do it respectfully and you do it right, you're not just saying to the general public, "Yeah, disabled people just have bad attitudes." You're saying, "Hey, look, I understand you don't understand, so allow me to explain respectfully and kindly what's really going on here." What can someone really say to that? All you can do is help. So that's just my vlog for today. I hope it made sense to somebody. We'll see you next time. Take care of yourself.